Adventure Day. I'm Sammy or Miss Sammy, and wrong side of the shirt there, work at Prairie Public Library. This is going to be our last family adventure day, and we are just going to play a bunch of games. We've got lots of games to show you. I've got a guest here with me. We were having some technical difficulties, so we're going to see if you can hear him. So here he is. Let us know if you are joining us, viewing us live. Let us know if you can hear Mr. Michael.
Hello, everybody. Hopefully my mic is actually working this time. If not,
I can hear you now.
You can hear me? We did it.
I don't know what you're doing, but I can hear you now.
Perfect. For the previous 15, 20 minutes of setup, my mic wasn't working, I guess. So now I'm here. Hello.
Yay. So glad that we have you here.
Super happy to be here.
As many of you know, Mr. Michael has been working behind the scenes, but we figured the last Family Adventure Day, got to bring him on camera, right? Oh, sorry.
I see Aiden has mentioned that she can hear me on the live.
Sorry.
Perfect. Oh,
there we go.
Cool. Awesome that you can hear me. Perfect. Everything's super smooth. No technical difficulties. Everything's perfect. Everything's great.
Alrighty. Okay. Aiden's watching, and I can see the comments now. Okay.
Awesome.
There we go. Okay. I think we're all good.
We're good.
Alrighty. Okay. So, last Family Adventure Day, we've got a great summer reading program for you. We're just working out all the details. So we're going to take a little bit of a break from Family Adventure Days and story times. All the videos will be up on our website for a few more weeks here. And then we're going to start bringing you new content in June. But as for our last Family Adventure Day, we're going to play some games. We've got there we go. Mr. Michael here. Michael or Mr. Michael?
It's this side. High fives. Let's see if we can make it work.
There we go.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, we got it kind of. We're good. It's working out.
There we go.
Wait. Well, yeah, so some games and stuff.
Yes. So if you don't know, Mr. Michael is very good at drawing. So we're going to test his drawing skills and play a quick couple of rounds of Pictionary. We've got some words ready to go, but if you think of a really cool word that you would like him to use for Pictionary, please feel free to type it in the comments, okay?
Absolutely.
Ready? Let's see.
So, Miss Sammy, no looking
at
the comments, Miss Sammy. In case somebody does want, you can't look at the comments. But I have my first word. Okay. And if people in the chat would like to guess, feel free to. But we will begin.
Yes. If you're watching here with us, feel free to guess as well.
Ooh, this angle is way harder.
Is that a crayon?
Yeah, it's a crayon. I'm going to move my mic a little bit so we can see. Okay.
Yes.
We're going to go from crayon to, how do I...
What's the next one? And this is a really cool, fun game that you can play at home with your families, of course. But we've had so much fun drawing on screen with you here that we figured we won't do this the whole time. We'll just get started by doing some of this.
Just a couple.
Yeah. Ooh, is that a river or a stream? It's getting very detailed here. Is it the beach? Sandcastle?
Yeah, it's a sandcastle.
Nice. Oh man, Michael, you and I would be a powerhouse Pictionary team.
We should make a Pictionary league.
Let's do one more.
Okay, last one. Let's see. Oh, this is the one that I think I'm going to have the hardest time with, but we'll find out.
I'm up for the challenge.
This is going to be a tough one.
So I'm thinking maybe trees in a forest. I don't know. The trees, forests have a face now. That kind of looks like Abraham Lincoln. With the beard and the hat. And then there's another face with two farmers. Oh man. Oh, is this oh my gosh, why am I blanking on it? With the 4 presidents, Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Lincoln was right. After I got through Lincoln, I was like, oh, what are the other people look like? It's like, okay, George Washington. How do I put George Washington? I can do it.
I don't think I could name all 4 of the presidents off the top of my head. I'd have to
I'm pretty sure
go
Lincoln's
look
probably
at
not
it
one
or
of
go
them.
look at a picture.
Yeah. I remember George Washington. I was like, oh yeah. I was like, how do I draw like the curly wig? The curly wig was the one I was like, oh, if I do that, it'll be easy peasy. But yeah, you also don't need a giant whiteboard to play Pictionary. If you've got paper, if you've got pencils.
Super nice.
This is just
Pictionary.
Yeah.
All right. Well, another game. Would you like to show them what our audience what you crafted for a fun game to do at home?
Yeah, absolutely. So I was trying to figure out what some cool things to do indoors, but it's still kind of like a fun game activity. And I kind of remembered like all of the ye old carnival games. And I remembered ring toss, and ring toss being one of those games that I really, really liked. Kind of in the like get the thing kind of close to the other object, and it's fun. So I made a little cereal box ring for my ring toss, but it's super, super light, so it works a little bit better if you have like harder cardboard. This is just like a standard cardboard box that I'm going to cut up and kind of show you what I did to make it work. So the first thing I thought was, oh, we need a place to throw our disc. And cups work really, really well, especially if you have a cup that has a wider top than it has bottom. I recommend not using glass cups unless you're putting it on like a carpeted surface or it's not going to get knocked off anywhere. Cardboard's not super tough and won't likely move it, but better safe than sorry. So what I did is I turned the cup upside down, popped it on my cardboard, and then I traced it. So I have a circle that matches the larger part of my cup. And then, with a pair of scissors, poked a hole through, and then so what I did first was cut out the middle, and with the thicker cardboard, it's a little tough. So I would recommend like cutting slits from the center to the edge, and then center to the edge, center to the edge. That way you don't have to worry about maybe damaging your scissors. But you'll do this until that inner ring is cut out completely. And then you'll cut around the edge. So you'll see on this one, you can see the ring that I drew. You'll cut around the edge about an inch thick, just so it's not, you don't want it too thin because then it doesn't really fly, but you also don't want it too thick so it's not weighted down too much.
Definitely something to experiment with.
Yes, and in the nature of our experiment family event today last week, absolutely make different rings if you want. You can try, getting your ring on different objects. So I mentioned the cup. I actually have this handy dandy paper towel holder that I was using for my Pictionary paper towel. But if you take the paper towel off, it's like a perfect ring toss holder. I thought of this earlier today while getting ready. It's like, I should probably have used that. That'd be a great idea. So I'm going to focus up and try to get my circle cut out a little bit more. And the other thing, too, is it doesn't have to be a perfect circle. It can be a little oblong. It'll fly pretty well for the most part. And as you saw from my already made one, that you don't really also have to be on the line super perfectly. Just as long as you're getting enough space for your ring to land on whatever your target is. Ta-da! So now I have a little hole that, if we test it super quick, will fit over top. And it even goes, it doesn't go all the way down, but that's fine. But ta-da! So now I know I can actually make the ring toss work. And then the last step is to just cut around it, so you have a ring shape. And like I said, about an inch thick, but it definitely doesn't need to be that.
I'm sure you could also experiment with the shape too.
Ooh, that'd be a good idea.
Like
this one's
a hexagon.
I was gonna say this one's coming up more like an egg. Little egg shaped. I might clean up the edges, but I might not. So we're gonna do just a quick test to see how this works. I'm going to take my headphones out. We have it on camera. I'm going to take 1, 2, 3 steps away. Oh, no, so close. Okay, well, I missed. Hopefully you saw it fly past. I will retrieve it in a little bit, but the idea is you get the disc on a target. It flew really, really well, almost like a frisbee. It was super cool. But
I know when we got talking about this, it also reminded me that I've also used Yeah. We took this off and we turned this into a frisbee, and we may have played frisbee in the house, but it's very light, so it didn't break anything.
So you could probably cut a little hole out of that too and use that as a disc.
Yeah.
Like a peanut container, or what else comes in those like little tins? All I can think of is nuts.
Do like a sour cream or a cottage.
Oh yeah.
A little bit
from
smaller,
the satellite dish. Yes, from our satellite dish.
Yeah.
Sour cream.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So yeah, and this doesn't even necessarily have to be like a ring toss thing. I did mention it flew pretty much like a frisbee. Frisbee golf, if you are having a tough time actually getting it on the target, can you get close to the target? And then what if you put it in like a tricky spot? Can I get from point A to point B in as few throws as possible with my ring toss disc? So
there are so many cool games you can make while you're at home. I hope everyone who's watching thinks up a really creative game and then sends us the instructions, and we can post them online and everyone can try these new creative games. That would be so fun.
So,
alrighty. Well, I was thinking something that I could try is making a homemade plinko board. And I first thought that it would be just a really cool game to play, but it turned out to be a huge science experiment trying to figure out how to make it and the physics and engineering behind making it work. So here is my
Whoa!
result.
That is super cool.
Yeah, I've got, where'd my ball go? Oh. So first I tried using a golf ball, and it just like so then I tried to see if we had anything else lighter in the house. Science experiment. If it doesn't work the first time, try it again. So then we found a little bit lighter. These are like very fluffy, light balls. And then this one ended up being more plinko-y. Although it's also a turned into an experiment of which cup would it land in. Right now it's only landing in the blue cups. I need to figure out a way to get it to land in the green cup or the middle cup.
Well, one of them's got to be a little bit tougher. That's like the special prize.
Yeah. And then I put little like triangles on the back.
So it stands on its own. That's so cool.
Up by itself. But then I needed to like support it with some straws and make it more stable. And I thought that straws would work, but those did not stay on. So I ended up having to use toothpicks.
Oh, those look like straws. Oh, so are they straws on toothpicks?
Yep, the straws are on the toothpicks.
That's neat. I thought the straws were like just fully punctured through.
No, I couldn't. I was trying hot glue and it didn't work, and so it was a lot of experimenting. If if it doesn't work, keep trying and see what else will work.
That's super cool. I have my leftover cereal box for my disc, and I can make a plinko machine out of this.
So like you tried it with lighter cardboard and thinner cardboard, and I tried mine with like straws at first, and then toothpicks. Had to experiment with what's going to work better. There's so much like science and engineering that goes into making a simple game, right?
Aiden asked in the comments, how do you keep the toothpicks in place?
Yes. I did puncture a hole into the cardboard to keep the toothpick in place. And that was also an experiment because I was like, what's going to be the best tool to puncture a hole? So first I was very unsafe and tried a knife. That did not work.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And then I kept thinking, like, what is just a hole puncturing tool that I can use? And ended up using a nail to poke a hole in the cardboard to then put the toothpicks in. So lots of different ways to do things. Mm-hmm. That is a very good question, Aiden. Alrighty, so we are coming to a close here. Do you want to play some more Pictionary again?
Yes.
I think you can think of a couple difficult words that we can try. Or should I try drawing?
If you would like to draw, you are totally welcome to draw. I think that would be sweet. I do have a couple more words, but
if you have a couple more, I'll say as the guesser.
Okay. Whiteboard. What? Almost pulled my headphones out. Gotta be careful. Alrighty. So let's see. I'm gonna do this one now. Yeah, we'll do it wide ways. Let's see if I can. Okay, we're gonna go back long ways. Going long ways wasn't gonna work. Okay. Got this. Let's
try to hold the board.
Go.
Alright, so is this a difficult one?
I would say it is of the more difficult ones.
Okay, so a tent, camping.
Or I thought it was.
Pitching a tent, campsite.
Yeah, campsite.
Nice.
I was like, oh, the full thing, and then I was gonna draw the trees and maybe another tent.
You had these all planned out. I think you should maybe try. I think Aiden was. Oh no, Aiden gave you a really good one in the beginning of the comments.
Ooh.
I'd like to see you draw that.
Okay, I'll do this one, but since you already know what it is, we'll just see.
Obliviate my own mind and pretend that I don't.
Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can get three of those suggestions all in one. So we're gonna start.
Yes.
With. Am I still on screen? I am.
A tower. What are those on top of that?
They're.
It looks like people.
And then. Maybe blue was not the best.
A castle?
Yes, this is a castle, but there's another suggestion in this drawing.
Is it? What is it? Oh, I see the audience is trying to guess. Maybe I'll stay quiet and let the audience try and guess.
Okay, we've got the castle is the first half, but there's another thing that goes with the castle. I'm gonna see if I can switch up colors and not accidentally ruin this expo marker. But this part is green. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, it's the moat!
Yay!
You got
It's a
that?
moat. Good job, Maddie.
Then we'll draw a little crocodile in the moat.
Oh, I like having the audience guess. I just realized I could put the guesses up on the screen, so that's pretty
Oh,
cool.
that's super cool.
Do you have one more for us, Michael?
I do.
Maybe.
Yes.
Alrighty, we got a
I'm
clean
clearing off
slate.
my. Yes. Okay. So this one is not going to be as difficult as Mount Rushmore campsite, but I want to see who can guess it first.
Alrighty, I'm gonna keep quiet and I'll let the audience guess. Something blue. Oh, that looks like an animal of some sort. You're very detailed. I love it.
But it's more specifically that one.
Ah.
Oh, I just
Okay,
I just looked at the top one and we'll take this part off. We'll just leave the link. It ain't easy.
No, that can be more.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Maddie has a guess.
That's the part of it, but what's the other one? Not the this one, but the this one. If I can erase. Boop.
That is that's a good frog. Oh, Maddie guessed.
Yeah, there we go. Tadpole.
Is tadpole. I thought it was a lily pad.
Oh, I
Tadpole.
see. The green was like a good choice for the frog. Maybe not so much for the. I probably could have done tadpole in blue, but yes, it was a tadpole. Congratulations!
Nice. Very cool.
Ta-da! As I put my whiteboard away one last time.
Alrighty.
Thanks for guessing. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was super fun. I like guessing. I think Maddie or Maddie's siblings were having fun guessing as well.
Awesome.
I
just realized I don't know where my disc went.
You'll find it.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Yes. Well, thank you everyone for joining us for our last spring session family adventure day. We've been so happy to have you be with us through this journey. We'll be back for summer. Yes, we are doing a summer reading program. We're still working out what it's going to look like exactly. And then with everything changing with the government, we're trying to figure out what everything's going to look like for the summer. So just bear with us. Keep checking our website, our Facebook page. We're successfully doing a lot of curbside pickup. So if you're antsy to get some materials from the library, do curbside pickup. It's working really smoothly, really great. So try that out. Thank you all for joining us. We'll see you this summer.
Thanks for stopping
by. Bye, guys. Thank you.